Assalamu alaikum, this is Muhammad Khair, math teacher at KKI Schools. Our lesson today 8-1 adding and subtracting polynomial. Hello again my dear students. Our objective here is adding and subtracting polynomials. Okay, first of all my dear student, you have to understand the meaning of this word. Okay, it is polynomial. It is consists of two parts my dear student. The first word is poly. Okay, and poly means in English it is means or refer to many. Okay, and the second part here it is nomial. So and nomial mean, let me write it first, and nomial means term. Okay, now if we want to read it now and to know what we are talking about, it is talking about many terms. Okay, many terms. Okay, and you remember the terms. Let me give you an example. For example, if you have 2x with power 3, y with power 2 plus 3x with power 2, y with power 1, okay, for example, plus 5. Like this, you call it polynomial. Actually, in general, you call it this polynomial, for example. But let us define this or take it part by part. First example, okay, it is polynomial. That means many terms. You tell us it is many terms, teacher. What is the term, teacher? My dear student, the term is this one is the first term of this polynomial. Okay, and this the second term. Okay, and this the third term. So the term, okay, could be number with letter and letter. All of these are one term. Stick together means this is first term, and this is the second term, and this is the third term. Okay, and remember that the terms split between them plus or minus. Okay, my dear student. Okay, now you know what is the term. Now we have another name for the terms, my dear student. Okay, see, it has another name, my dear student. This called, okay, each one, I mean each one. Okay, if I take this alone, let me cut this, for example, and throw it away and ask you what we called, okay, what we called the individual or the term. If it is alone, it has a name. It has a name. It is called monomial. Okay, so mo means one term. Okay, one term. This is the meaning of mo. So monomial means one term. Okay, now if we have two terms, teacher, let me bring this guy here. Okay, let me bring this guy here. Okay, now this polynomial called polynomial. Pi means two. So two nomials, that means I have two terms or two nomials. the same meaning. If I have this also here, it's come here. Okay, it is stopped by, now it is stopped to nomial. How many terms I have here? 3, and instead of this I will replace by trinomial. Okay, trinomials mean we have 3 terms. So let us mention them again. If I have one term, that means it is monomial. If I have 2 terms, this is one term. If I have 2 terms, I have bi. Sorry, let me change the color. Bi means 2. Nomial, this is 2 terms. If I have 3, trinomial. So these words or this vocab refer to how many terms the polynomial hold. All of these, in general, the general name is called poly. The specific name, it is depend on how many terms. If I have one term, I call it mononomial. So stick together, it will be one word, mononomial. If I have 2 terms, that means it is binomial, and if it's 3 terms, that means trinomial. Are you happy? Okay, I hope so. Now we have something about a mononomial here, my dear student. He will give you a mononomial term, one term, and he asked me, what is the degree of this mononomial? Let me come back one little bit here. Let us move away from here, okay, and move here, like this question. He gave me, read the question. Find the degree of each mononomial. Mononomial means one term. See, he gave me one term, only one. One term means mononomial. Okay, what is the degree? How we can calculate the degree? Actually, it is 4. How you know, teacher? You are very smart. No, I'm not very smart. Exactly, I add the power of each variable. How many variable I have here? I have only x. What is the power of x? It's 4. So the degree of this mononomial is 4. Here, what is the degree of this mononomial? You see, this is one term. Remember this. Okay, the teacher said add the powers of the letters or the variables. So 2 plus 3 equal 5. So 2, let me 2, this power and this power 3. So 2 plus 3, the degree of this, it will be 5. You know the technique. So the degree of mononomial, okay, it is just add the power of the variables. Let us do some examples here. Find the degree of each mononomial. So he give me one term, one term, one term, one term, one term, one term. One term means mononomial because mo means one. Okay, mo means one. Okay, one nomial, that's mean one term. This is the meaning of monomial. Okay. Okay, now let us find the degree. Here we have hidden 1, so it is 1. Here we have 3, so it is 3. Here is a constant, so it is 0. All of time you have a constant, that means the power or the degree of this mononomial is equal 0. Don't confuse. So here the y hold 3, the z hold the 1, so 3 plus 1 equal 4 this the degree of this monomial. Here 0 directly, here 4, okay, because the power is 4, and here is 0 without thinking, okay, because it is constant. Okay, so we finish from the degree of the monomial. And you know that if I have one term, if the polynomial hold one term, we call it monomial. If it is hold two terms, we call it binomial. And if it's hold three terms, we call it whatever, okay, three terms, okay, that means trinomial. Okay, now the second part of this lesson, my dear students, is it is this one, I think. No, it is not this. It is this, okay, or no, here, not here. Yes, here. This is the second part. He asked me to simplify each sum or difference. He gave me a terms, okay, or polynomials, and we have to simplify, okay, to simplify each terms here. Actually, when we can add or find the sum, when we can subtract or find the difference, if I have the same letter, this is the rule, same letter or variable, okay, and same power. If the coefficient, my dear student, has the same letter R and the same power, I can find the sum or the difference. So here we have positive 5r cubed and 6r cubed, so the answer is 11r cubed. So we just add the numbers, teacher? Yes. What about the power? It's remain? Yes. But we were add them before. This is in multiply or divide. This is add, okay, or subtract. You don't touch the power, okay? The power stay as it is. Now the second part here, 8 plus 3 equal, I think it's 14. So it is positive 14, so I write plus 14. So what is our rule? Same letter and same power. I missed the R here. You can add in this case. Now here, my dear student, before you start, you have to break the parentheses. Why here before you don't do anything here? Because, my dear student, it is plus, but here I have negative sign. A negative will change all the signs of the 3x. It will be negative, and this positive will be negative. So all of time we have to break. If I have a negative here in the middle, yes, so I will write the first, but I will release the first quantity here, okay? It is x squared negative 2 without do anything, okay? Why? Because it has nothing here, okay, my dear student? Okay, we finish from this actually. Now here, the negative, this negative make the 3x negative 3x, and make the plus or positive 5 negative 5. You see the rule of the negative sign here? You switch what you have inside, term by term, okay? Actually, the x square here, you drop it down, nothing to do, because it has no brother or have no like terms actually. Okay, and what about the negative 3x here? You drop it also, and I can combine this guy with this guy. Hamada want from me 2 and Hamada also want from me 5, so the answer is -7. So I simplify this here. So what is the point here? I know you can combine easily. Here this negative sign change all the signs of 3x and the +5. This is the point. Let us continue here, my dear student. Name each polynomial based on its degree and number of terms. Actually, we can name the polynomial based in both or in two things. The first one based on degree. Based on degree, we take the highest degree, which is 2 here. So we say it is quadratic. So if the polynomial the highest degree of the polynomial is 2, so we call it quadratic. Okay, because the highest power is 2. Great. The second one, it has a power 1, so this is linear. So this is a new information, teacher. Yes. So if the polynomial has 2 degree 2, or the power 2, or the highest power is 2, so we call it quadratic equation. If the polynomial has the highest power in the polynomial is 1, okay, it is called linear. This is regarding to what? The degree. Now, the second mission here, he asked me to name it regarding to number of terms. This is you take, it's taken. Okay, the first one here, how many terms we have? 1, 2, 3. So it is trinomial. So this trinomial, it has 3 terms, 1, 2, 3 terms. Okay, so it is trinomial. That means it holds, this polynomial hold 3 terms. And this polynomial, my dear student, how many terms it hold? It is 2. So it is binomial. Binomial. Okay, so if he asks me to name it regarding to degree, I take the highest power and see it. If it is 2, it is quadratic. If it is 1, it is linear. Teacher, if it is 3, so it is cubic or a cube. Okay? Okay, my dear student? Okay, it is clear now. Now let us move here. We will take one to simplify. I will take one example here, this one, 46. 46. Actually, the first term here, or the first quantity inside the parentheses, I drop it as it is. Is it clear? The second quantity here, I cannot drop it as it is because there are a negative, so I drop it after I change its sign. So -5 here, -5r square will be, bravo, +5r square. And positive r, it will be -r. I switch everything because of this guy. Okay. Now I will combine the like term. Let us start from here. It has any brother here or like terms here, like the same letter and the same power? Clearly no. Okay, so I will drop it down. -9r cube. Great. Now look at this guy. It has any like terms? Yes. The same letter and the same power, this guy. It is r, by the way. okay? It is r, and this r power 1 and this is power 1, okay? But here I have 2 and Hamada want 1, so it is plus r. Okay, we done from this and this and this. Okay, my dear student, this one has no brother or no like terms, so plus 5r square or power 2. So we done from this. I have -1, Hamada want 1 and Hamada want 8, so it is -9. Now if you see this, I'm done, by the way. But if he asked me to write it in a standard form, this is a new concept, teacher. Yes, standard form. What is the standard form? The standard form, my dear student, that means to order the polynomial. You have to order this polynomial from greatest power to least power. How come, teacher? It is hard. No, my dear student. You see, the highest power here is 3. So this term is the first. The second one is this, yes? So this come before r with power 1, yes? So let us rewrite them again. 9r cubed plus, just switch their places, okay? Plus r -9. As you see, I order them. Now, this polynomial written in standard form. Remember this. Standard form, that means it is, oh, sorry, this is 2. I'm so sorry. I confused. Okay, because this, it is the same, okay? Okay, now standard form means I write the polynomial from the highest power to the least power, okay? To the least power. The constant, you know that the power is of the variable is 0, okay? Okay. Now let me ask you a question. how many terms we have here? It is 1, it is 2, 3, 4 terms. It is 4 terms. What we call this? It is not monomial. It is not binomial. It is not trinomial. This means one term. I have 4 and this has 2. I hear 3 terms. No one of them. So this called polynomial. Okay? Polynomial. Okay, the specific name with 4 terms, it is not mentioned in your book. Okay, my dear students? Okay. But if I have like this, it will be trinomial. Now, good. Now, if I ask you about the degree of this polynomial, the degree of this polynomial is 3. Okay? Okay. Okay. What else? I hope you get all the benefit, my dear student. This is all, actually. Okay? I hope I did not forget anything. Write each answer in standard form. I explain the standard form. Okay, and I mention what happen if I have a negative sign here, how we break the parentheses. Okay, you can solve this and give me the answer. Okay, and send me the answer. It is up to you. Okay, this is all, my dear students. This is 8.1. Okay, my dear student, and thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Goodbye.